I don't think Dr. Corey will be on, but happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I am Dr. Rachel Davis. If you can give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen and the presentation with me and Dr. Corey. Tonight we're going to be talking about the importance of understanding how you can our bodies have been designed to heal and and thrive if given the proper environment. So we'll talk about that. And as a pharmacist, I like to always start off to say, I'm so glad that Plexus found me because I understand the clinically, I understand the science behind a lot of the things that we feel like may be normal as it relates to getting not being sick, getting well, fighting through a diagnosis, managing a disease state, and all the things. But I think that sometimes we miss, and I know I was one of those that just missed the importance of good gut health and nutrition as it relates to wellness and overall healing. So, our motto here at Plexus is that we're founded in gut health and experts in the microbiome. So, really quickly, a microbiome is just a gathering or a makeup of bacteria that live in a certain part of our body. And in our gut microbiome, we should have more good microbes or beneficial microbes than bad. And a lot of times, because of our standard American diet, just lifestyles, those balances are not easily able to achieve, and a lot of times get away with blaming other things. And what I mean by that is it's the things that I ate and not necessarily addressing the root cause, or it's that I haven't been making good food choices, or I haven't been working out, or I've been maybe having more libations than I need to, and all the things which are true, right? Those do hold us back from truly thriving, but it is deeper than that, and a root cause in just not having a good support system for our gut microbiome. So tonight we're going to be talking about how GLP-1 works and how we can naturally boost it, and then how Plexus comes into play. All right, an overview of GLP-1. So it is a glucagon-like peptide 1, and it's a hormone that is involved very intricately in blood sugar regulation and appetite control. So you can see where having a good way to support GLP-1 can set us up not only for patients who are faced with diabetes, pre-diabetes, and weight management, or trying to manage obesity, but all of us, right? All of us can benefit from having a adequate amount of this hormone. And so how does it work? So basically it helps enhance insulin secretion when we eat. So we eat as a response to food, insulin is released, and if we have adequate amounts of GLP-1, that promotes satiety, meaning we feel full, we feel satiated, we're satisfied when we eat, and that signals if you have or maintain a good level of GLP-1 that you're not prone to overeating or having your insulin spiking and dipping and things. So it really does help in all those areas. And also, let me move this. Also, managing blood sugar and preventing type 2 diabetes. The benefits of boosting GLP-1 is to have that improved blood sugar control and weight management. So, as you know, if you've heard me talk or heard Dr. Corey talk about the importance of having balanced insulin levels, so you're not having spikes and dips throughout the day, being able to naturally do that can be achieved. Can be achieved by you know, um, modifying your diet, making healthier food choices, eating high fibrous foods. We'll talk about that later. But keeping your blood sugar in a healthy range throughout the day. And then that helps basically to shield you from insulin sensitivities. I mean, uh, having dips and spikes, which basically affect your A1C. So you want to have that balance or that insulin stay in a healthy range throughout the day. Um, reduce risk of metabolic
My phone is
disorders and
plugged in
improve
because it's
your
dying.
cardiovascular health. Some other benefits of boosting GLP-1.
I don't think this is the way I came.
Okay, so there are natural ways to boost GLP-1, and I will rewind the tape. And I think that I neglected to say all the buzz about GLP-1 is now like in the news. You hear about it more often is because the new wave of people wanting the a skinny shot or weight loss shot. You might know it as some semaglutide. Um, uh, brand names are like Ozempic, Wegovy, and then some others are Manjaro, Zepbound. Those injectables were typically used to treat diabetes are now indicated for obesity management, and that is why you're starting to hear about GLP-1 more. But as we know, and as we've already discussed, natural ways to boost GLP-1, you can do it with diet and lifestyle and supplementation, and we'll talk about that. So high fiber foods, what do those do? Those actually help you feel full, right? So you're eating more fibrous fruits and vegetables are getting fiber in, and then that's helping you feel full and delaying gastric emptying. So it is um, improving satiety and helping keeping your insulin in a healthy range, like we talked about. Healthy fats and fermented foods. And I will point out that fermented foods also are very important in keeping your microbiome thriving. So prebiotic foods, fermented foods are have more probiotics. And so as you can see, we're leading into the gut health. Why is it important and how does it all tie in with boosting naturally boosting your GLP-1 and supporting your gut health? Because it all is the same. Well, it all works hand in hand. And then lifestyle tips. Regular exercise helps you naturally increase your GLP-1, adequate sleep, and stress management. So all these things should be ringing bells. We already know this, right? It all falls into. So why is it this big push for these shots? Um, and I'm gonna just tell you, I think it's because we a lot of times they're indicated for morbidly obese and obese patients who do it. So there is a role with the shots because it can provide consistency. And that consistency is what helps get the results in the long term. If you were to maintain a consistency with dietary and lifestyle changes, you can then also achieve those results. But it might take a little bit longer in the consistency because of our lifestyles, of our, just our standard American diet, our culture, all of these things get in the way of that consistency a lot of times. So this is why I love Plexus, because Plexus has designed a boutique line of gut health focused products, and now more recently have added products in a cadence to where we're taking it at timing can help also, but it can help you achieve that consistency that we need to help to boost our GLP-1 naturally. There is a really good breakdown of the video. Let me see if I'm there yet. Okay, so we talked about this gut health and GLP-1. as you can see, all roads are leading back to getting to and sustaining a healthy microbiome. Meaning, again, having a 80% good beneficial bacteria, 20% bad, getting rid of that fungus. The role of probiotics and prebiotics enhance that and help us to sustain that balance. So, are you eating probiotic foods? Do you have a quality probiotic supplement? Are you feeding it with prebiotics? Is this something that you're doing on a consistent basis? Are you getting rid of the beneficial microbes? Do you have a good detox process? So Plexus has combined the products to help us make this easy and simple. I mean, not easy, but simple. Simple. We have products that outline when you take them, and how you take them. There's really not a wrong way, and that's another thing I love, because sometimes I don't remember. My probiotics are best at night. Well, if you don't know, if you forget to take it at night, take it as soon as you remember, because it is more important to get it than when, a lot of times. But you can achieve healthy weight loss goals with the supplements with Plexus, and I'm going to pull up the video to talk about that. But while I do that, I am also going to let me stop sharing. I am also going to say, put in the chat if you understand or picked up on why it may be more beneficial for us to naturally boost our GLP-1 versus taking a medication for it. You can put in the chat, or you can blurb out. And like I said, I am a practicing pharmacist. I understand and love the role that Western medicine plays in prescription medicine. I live on both sides of this fence, because I definitely am clinically trained and understand there's a role, and I've been helping people over 20 years through prescriptive therapy, working with their doctor. But now I can work on the other side of that and help people either prevent going down that road or have an exit strategy out of what could be a doom and gloom situation otherwise. Does that make sense? Am I making my point? It just, to me, it's mind blowing that we've been missing. I have been missing this, and now I just make it my life's work to tell everybody about gut health and how it is important. So let me go to get off my little soapbox. But are y'all putting in the chat? I can't see the chat. Can somebody tell me what they're seeing in the chat? If anything. Y'all. Let me find okay, here we go. And there's a video that breaks down the Plexus products and how they work with GLP-1, and I am destined to find it. So y'all bear with me. I'm sorry.
Did you want me to read the chat for you, Rachel?
Yes, can you please? Thank you.
Everyone please mute. Someone said, once the med is gone, your body may bounce back.
Yep.
And then we have, naturally will keep you from experiencing the adverse effects that the pharmaceuticals can do to your organs, I believe.
Okay, ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding on both of those. Ding, ding, ding. So it is, I don't even know a good description to say. It is of utmost importance to have a no. All right.
Can you all go on mute, please?
Y'all.
Thank you.
To have a greater understanding of what we're talking about when we're talking about supplementation. I think it's a good time for me to stop here and say supplements And any claims that we talk about on here, or anytime you hear anybody talking about supplements, that these are not products that can claim to treat, cure, diagnose, a disease, right? Just by design. But what I am saying is, if you can give your body what it needs to heal at the gut level, then your body can correct and heal itself. So if you have ways to heal a leaky gut, meaning things are not leaking out into your system that they shouldn't be, causing inflammation to rise. If you have a way to do that, which our products are clinically proven, especially our triplex, which is our gut health products, have ingredients that are clinically proven to heal a leaky gut. When you can do that, you can unlock your body's ability to overcome a lot of things that we walk around saying, this is normal, this is just me, this is how I've always been, this is how my mom, my dad, my grandma have been. So this is me. We walk around with that because generally speaking, didn't understand that we have that ability with proper supplementations. And I have been blessed to have been able to find this product line, which is why I became an ambassador. So I got it, y'all. I got it. All right, let me first find out where y'all are. And then share. Oh, y'all. I'm gonna be proficient like Ebony one day on this. Okay, here we go. No, this is not it. Can y'all hear it?
No.
No? Okay. All right, let's see why. Okay, it looks like my mute is not on. Okay, can you hear it now? No?
No, I think you have to go to
No.
something that allows the volume in your Zoom.
You said share.
And it
There we
really
go. There-
takes that
Okay, let
food
me
that we
start
eat
it
and
over. Gosh.
the response that
There you
happens
go.
after, and helps to keep our blood sugar stable. So that's basically the main one. It helps to inhibit glucagon response, which glucagon is a hormone that increases blood glucose levels. So it kind of inhibits that. It helps to enhance the secretion of insulin from the pancreas in response to blood sugar levels, and helps to keep the blood sugar low. All of that helps us to lose weight, but that's one of the main functions of the GLP-1. It also slows down the rate at which our food leaves the stomach. It helps us to feel full longer, so we're not going to eat as much. We have that satiation factor that goes on longer, and that helps actually, the hormone also helps to respond to the brain, that helps us feel full longer, and we obviously don't overeat. So when we look at for example, for the Restore, and we look at the specific ingredients in response to that hormone, so just looking at the ingredients in response to how does it regulate blood sugar. So hibiscus can help also improve insulin sensitivity, which helps to lower blood sugar levels. Yeast hydrolysate contains bioactive peptides that also enhance insulin secretion and improve our glucose metabolism. Again, mimicking the same thing that GLP-1 hormone does. The magnolia bark contains compounds that are anti-inflammatory and some people call them anti-diabetic properties that also help improve insulin sensitivity. So can you get the role that we're going on here? Berberine, they call it nature's Ozempic. Berberine is found in several native plants, and it shows to improve our sensitivity to insulin, helps to lower blood sugar, very similar to what GLP-1 is doing. And then peppermint, that helps the gut health. Anytime that you help the gut health, you're helping your blood sugar health. And then spirulina, also again, in its roundabout way, helps to improve our insulin sensitivity, as does spinach. Is more, it helps to improve our insulin sensitivity. I would say probably more through the nutrients that we have. And aloe vera contains some lectins, which can improve also insulin sensitivity and GLP-1 metabolism. So when we look at that, I just wrote down something here actually, when we go back to the balance, and if we're promoting the triplex with the black cherry hunger control, and we're promoting the balance and restore as part of that, everything that we're doing on a different level is all helping to mimic what that hormone does. But it's not really complex if you look at that hormone, basically just mimicking to help. A big role is to help to keep our blood sugar stable, make us more sensitive to insulin, help to lower the blood sugar. And then you bring in, I did a video on this before with the balance, and how the cinnamon bark and the mulberry leaf, they work very well together in helping to, again, keep the blood sugar stable. Mulberry leaf helps to reduce those spikes of blood sugar that people often get, like after Thanksgiving or eating a lot of food. When you go into that food coma, mulberry is very good at helping reduce those spikes of blood sugar. Cinnamon has been used for centuries to help to control blood glucose level. And the common cranberry bean extract, or another name for it is a white kidney bean extract, actually neutralizes enzymes that would take the carbs that we're eating and turn them into glucose, which would cause a blood sugar spike. Those enzymes, when you take the block or the balance with the white kidney bean, help to neutralize those enzymes so that it's not broken down quick into glucose, spiking our blood sugar. So the combination of what we have here is what mimics the GLP-1 hormone by helping to, in many different ways and many different facets, keep the blood sugar stable, make us more sensitive to insulin, and help just to keep that common neutral with the blood sugar spikes. Which is what also some of these ingredients signal the brain to help us to feel full longer. All of that is a big, amazing combination of helping to mimic what the GLP-1 does with the shots, because when they take the shots, people aren't hungry as much, so they don't overeat. Those ingredients also help to keep the blood sugar stable. We're doing the same thing, just without the shots. Hope this helps.
Okay, new share, and going back to my well, stop sharing. Okay, so did you hear that? A lot of what she shared, I've already talked about, right? But what I loved about that video is it took each product in the triplex and trim combo with plexus. It took each one of those and pulled out the specific ingredients that help our body specifically mimic or enhance our GLP-1 and mimic those effects, the same effects of those shots without the side effects. And I'm going to say that again, without the side effects. Now, do you have to be consistent? Is it going to happen in a week? Is it going to happen in 2 weeks? Is it going to happen in 30 days, 60 days? Is it going to happen in 90 days? Most likely, yes. So we ask you to give yourself or give the products 90 days before you make an assessment on whether it's working for you or not. We have gotten to where we are in our health over however many years we've been alive. And it is going to take a concentrated effort to reverse some of the things that we've done. Plexus has a 60-day money-back guarantee. Any product that you decide does not work for you, you don't like the taste, you couldn't swallow the capsule and it wasn't one that you could just open up easily, anything. there's so many different flavors that we can choose from. You maybe want to try another thing to make it more palatable. 60-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. Plexus will send your money back. And I think that speaks volumes to the integrity of the company and the way that they stand behind us and our products as ambassadors, right? And as VIP customers or product users. What is the triplex and trim and how do you get it? I'm glad you asked. Let me try to find my yeah, really, Rachel, really, Rachel. Okay, here we go. Presentation. Guess this is it. Is it? Is it? Okay, no. Y'all, this should be so much easier than for me. Why is it not? Um. All right, there we go. If you've been around a little while, you know that I'm gonna get there. It might take a while, but it'll be worth the wait. Let's see. Okay, cancel. Renee, I see your beautiful face on here. Okay. Present. 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 All right. All right. So, become a VIP customer and grab the bundle and save. The combo that is pictured here is our triplex and trim. This is the combo that's going to get you the results similar to to get you the results to quicker or faster or arrive there to increasing naturally your GLP-1, which then will help you if weight loss is a goal for you. So like I said, with consistency on the triplex and trim, which is our triplex, which is our cornerstone combo. It's the most popular combo. It is our slim drink, our ProBio 5, which is a very well designed, high quality probiotic that is micro encapsulated. It has the 5 most common or effective strains of probiotics. It has one actually that specifically has antifungal component because, as you know, yeast overgrowth or candidiasis are wrecking our gut, and also all of the things. It might be help the overgrowth of yeast may be signaling a lot of things: allergies, skin infections, arthritis. I mean, you name it, sleep disturbances, brain fog, you name it, it can be tied to an overgrowth of yeast. So that's why our probiotic is superior, because it also tackles that in addition to having digestive enzymes. So it's helping to break down the outer shell of the yeast, and then helping to kill it off and get it out. The BioCleanse is our magnesium product that has vitamin C and bioflavonoids, helping to influence the pH in a positive way, helping to release toxins in a natural, gentle way. And so those 3 things work together. The Slim are our prebiotics. It has anti-inflammatory properties with the beetroot extract. So it's doing so much more than just helping to increase your GLP-1. It's helping our bodies restore at the cellular level, just every day helping to fortify that. So as you can see, and as I talk, and after you heard the other Plexus ambassador talk about the specific products and how they help in weight management, you can hopefully start to hear why it's important and why it because when she was talking, I was like, oh my gosh, if I had to figure out how to get all those things individually, I would just be crazy. And I was before Plexus. I was going to get beetroot shots. I was going to get I don't even think I was getting probiotics. But I was just going here, juice cleanse, wheatgrass shots, going here and there to find all these different things. And when she was talking, I was like, man, that threw me back to that place where before Plexus, I was going everywhere to try to, piece together and failing miserably because it's hard to maintain. But aren't we glad we have a company that has designed products that work together that have all these things, and all we have to do is go, okay, I'm going to drink my Slim, take my Balance in the morning. I'm going to take my BioCleanse before lunch and dinner. I'm going to take it again. I mean, between breakfast and dinner. You see what I'm saying? Take my probiotic at night, and I'm done. And then I listen to my body as it changes, because you will start to crave different things, and you have to listen to your body. One of the main things that two of the main things that I know about side effects of GLP-1 agonists are, one, of course, you don't eat as much. So guess what's happening to your nutrition? Your meals a lot of times aren't as nutrient dense as they should be, because you're probably eating just because it's something that you like to eat, and it might not be adding to your macro and micronutrition, right? And so that's why it's important to have um a nutrient dense diet even when you are not as hungry. And that's one of the things that I love about Plexus, because it helps you to crave better foods, making better food choices, crave salads, crave raw vegetables, crave fruit, drink more water, stay more hydrated. And it's crazy how that happens. And the second thing I notice about it is, when you're on the shots, your lean muscle mass can sometimes be decreased. And that is not beneficial, especially in people as they age. We need to maintain our lean body mass to protect our bones, all the things, right? And so triplex and trim not only helps you to increase your GLP-1 naturally, but also helps to support your overall wellness and nutrition by adding to and not taking away from those things. So grab the bundle. The bundle right now, get with the person who invited you. As a VIP cut, the bundles right now are $10 off. And so they'll give you the promo code. You get, as a VIP customer, a referral link, so you can grab a friend or two or three to get started with you, because accountability is big. It's better with friends. You get 25% as a VIP customer, you get 25% off of retail for anything you order for the year. And the membership is $9.95 for the year. So you pay $10, you get the 25% off and a referral link, and the option to become a brand ambassador just by upgrading the account and not by having to pay more to do so. So to me and us on here who are already ambassadors for this company, it's a no-brainer. Community is what we are designed to be involved in, and that's what we have here, and that's where we thrive. We are also, just by sharing the products, this month we are starting to work towards our next leaders retreat, which you can earn for you and a guest. And I have been on a cruise with Plexus, and it is second to none. The red carpet is rolled out, and it's not any party like a Plexus party. And that's why I didn't get into Plexus for the business opportunity, but I just did. It was a lesson that I didn't know that I needed for the community and for the generating additional streams of income for my family. And it's just been the biggest blessing. So I am going to end there and turn it over to Dr. Corey Cooper, because I think she jumped on. And I just want you, if you can, just to unmute, introduce yourself, and well, I think you know what? I think I did you proud, Dr. Corey. I
You did me.
think I
You did.
covered
I'm
everything.
sure you did. I'm sure
I
you
think I
did. Sorry I wasn't able to make
yes.
it earlier. Yep.
Yes. So I just want you to tell kind of a little bit about who you are, like briefly in the realm of, diabetic education, and what you do, and why you promote or are an ambassador for Plexus.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you for allowing me to speak for just a quick second. I apologize. I am driving. I just left a meeting and I couldn't seem to get a signal where I was, so I just had to get in the car. But I am Corey Cooper. I am a pharmacist by training. Like Dr. Rachel, I have been in practice specializing in diabetes care since 2004. So I've ran diabetes clinics. I have done programs for the CDC, and I've been a partner and educator for the CDC for their diabetes prevention programs. So my career is really centered around just a commitment to helping people understand how keeping a stable blood sugar actually impacts their health. So one, managing diabetes, but then two, how do you stabilize your blood sugar to prevent diabetes? And for me, that's really important because the medications that we use to manage type 2 diabetes can really be disruptive to essentially the medications that people take for diabetes is about taking over what your body's supposed to do naturally. And for me, that's always been slightly problematic, even though I'm a pharmacist. And of course, I'm trained to give people prescription medicines. I also recognize the importance of helping your body to heal itself and helping your body to be able to do the things that it needs to do on its own. So that is how I actually ended up partnering with Plexus and working with supplements, is because of the power of the ability to use supplementation, something that is natural, that your body actually recognizes. It knows what to do with that particular, with those types of, with those ingredients, with those substances. Whereas medications, your body just really basically hands it over to the prescription, and the prescription does the work for it. So I'm happy to have tons of experience in diabetes, and I'm happy to use the Plexus products to help people stabilize their blood sugar and find a different way to manage to manage weight, to manage their gut health, and all of the above. So I know it's late, so I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I just wanted to say hello and sorry I couldn't be with you earlier. But I know Dr. Rachel did a wonderful job, and I too am just grateful for the opportunity to have access to supplements that actually have an impact on patients' health. That's one thing about supplementation, that there's a lot of products out there, and I've had the opportunity to use many of them that actually don't reverse, change, impact patients' health at all. And so to be able to have access to these plant-based supplements that I know actually are making a difference for people, I think is just a powerful opportunity. So I hope that you enjoyed the program this evening, and I hope that you were able to learn something. And I'm sure that whoever invited you to the program will be happy to answer any additional questions. And Dr. Rachel and I are here for you too if you have any other questions that you would like to talk to us about. And so with that, I will turn it back to Dr. Rachel and just thank you all for coming tonight.
Yes, and I think that's a powerful way to end. Thank you, Dr. Corey. Thank you, everyone, for hopping on. And you'll get with the person who invited you, or share this link. Share this link, and we hope to see you very, very soon over here with us, having fun in our community and changing lives. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel.